Hi, my name is Mike Kuehl, and welcome to the StageTech Open House. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your morning or evening or afternoon to come check this out. If you'll give me a second, I'm going to share my screen with you and walk you through some of what we do, some about me, some about you. Here we go. So again, this is StageTech. Hopefully you're in the right place, watching the right video. My name is Mike Kuehl. My email address is there on the screen. It'll also be at the end of the video. Please feel free to reach out whenever. So a little bit about me. This is my 19th year at Lyons Township High School. I still find that hard to believe. I've taught a whole bunch of different levels of English, and I've run the gambit of theater and performance electives as well. Everything from speech arts, IPC, well, it's not an elective, but speech arts to theater arts, acting, stage tech, improv, and mime. The only theater class I haven't taught is playwriting, but you know, I got my eye on it. So my education background, I'm a proud alum of the University of Illinois. I got a Bachelor of Fine Arts in acting from there. After that, I worked for a few years in Chicago as an actor and a waiter and everything else. I did decide to go back to school to become a teacher. So I went to Northeastern Illinois University, got my secondary education and English certificates there, a BA in that. And then I got an MA in teacher leadership from Roosevelt University. At LT, as you may have guessed, I'm pretty heavily involved in the theater program. I'm one of the head sponsors for our theater board, the production company that runs all 9 of our shows throughout the course of the year, or 7 of our shows. We're down to 7 shows. We run 7 shows throughout the course of the year. 2 of those are plays that I direct myself, then I co-direct the musical, and I'm also the head sponsor of the Improvisation Society of Geniuses, a short-form improv comedy club that meets second semester. Outside LTHS, I've been married for almost 21 years now. I have 2 boys, my pride and joy, Andrew and Jack, 15 years and 12 years old, respectively. And I have a black lab named Maggie. I don't know if you watched the initial introduction video I sent out right before the school year started, but I referred to my dog Maggie as my pride and joy, and my children happened to take great offense to that. So I had to make sure that I let them know that they were my pride and joy, and Maggie is just my dog. I'm an avid outdoorsman. I love getting out into the woods, doing backcountry hiking and camping, getting out of cell phone range. I also really enjoy fly fishing. If it swims, I'll try to catch it with a fly rod. Now, as far as the class is concerned, my main objective is for them to gain a knowledge and appreciation of live theater and everything that goes into creating live theater while learning the basics of theatrical design. So we're going to cover a whole lot of ground. Right now, we're immersed in ancient Greece and the birth of Western drama. We'll do some work on the Middle Ages. We'll look at modern theater. We'll be doing projects all along the way with all of this. As far as what they need in the class is concerned, basics. If they could show up with a pen and a paper every day, I'm very pleased. There is no textbook. Throughout the semester, we will be doing some arts and craftsy kind of stuff. Normally, the class would be meeting in a scene shop or on the Reber Center stage, and we would be building things, building the sets for the shows that we put on. But, you know, thanks COVID, we're not going to be doing all that this year. So we're going to actually get more involved with some hands-on stuff at home. And I'm kind of excited about it because I think we're going to get to explore other aspects of theater, whereas in the past, it's really focused on stagecraft, on building sets. You know, we're going to be able to focus more on prop design and costume design and things along in that nature. So when we do our arts and crafts activities, for example, the Greek tragic figure project that they're currently working on, they're encouraged to use the skills they have. And I desperately don't want them to go out and buy things for the crafting side of it. For example, the project we currently have, one of the elements of the project is that they can create a set for a tragic figure play that they're making on their own. So if they have an old shoebox that they want to utilize and do something like that, if they have a tub of Legos in the crawl space that they want to drag out and use. I have a few kids that are going to work toward building the set in Minecraft. You know, I want them to just get creative with the tools they have at home. That's part of the joy of it. So grading wise, I'm sure you've heard this a lot. We've gone to that summative and formative means of grading. So formative work, the practice, is 0% of their actual grade, and the summative work, where they prove it, is worth 100% of their final grade. In StageTech, the formative work will include check-ins, study guides, rough drafts of projects and proposals. The summative work will include research projects and set designs. We will be doing at least 4 legitimate set designs throughout the course of the semester: 1 realistic, 1 suggestively realistic, 1 non-realistic, and 1 unit set design for some plays that they're going to look at. Now, I hope you guys got your permission slip signed, because we're going to leave the PowerPoint momentarily and go take a look at our Canvas page. So when the students log on to their StageTech Canvas page, this is exactly what they see. I don't believe theirs is fuchsia, though. This is just because I'm sharing it as a student. So I have it set up with just a table. The current week's events will be at the top, and then the next week I'll put a new table at the top here. So we've got week 3, week 2, week 1, all the way down. Within the week, all of our activities will be listed here, the target for the day, and then any kind of notes that I need them to go over or remember. For example, last Friday, we watched some videos, and I put links to those videos over here if they wanted to watch them on their own time as well. So that is our Canvas page. I encourage you to become an observer on the Canvas page. It's a good way to keep track of what your kids are up to. Then I think that's about it. If you have any questions about StageTech and your kids work in StageTech, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. And like I said earlier, I've been at LT for about 19 years now, so I won't pretend to know everything that goes on here, but if you have any questions about anything LT related, I can try to steer you in the right direction at least. So please feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. All right, thank you very much, and I'm having a hoot working with your kids so far. Let's have a great semester.